strawberries coming on in here. Good God, they are, and they trying to turn, while they little, they turning. What the hell? Gotta get that broad bush off and over here on top of my lemon balm. I should take this piece on in the house. It's drying on out. Look at the Chinese cabbage, baby. They done got so big. Oh my Lord, y'all. It's time to transplant them. I'm gonna have to do that in my next video. Good grief. Is this one? That look like one on the ground there. It might be. I had to look into that. But look at these cucumbers. Look how big these cucumbers is, y'all. They need to be transplanted. And I got some tomatoes that I need to take off the vine here. Okay. And here. Let's see if I can get this one on off too. I'll take this one, let it go on and change in the house. Something I ate it from the bottom. What is eating my tomatoes from the bottom like that? Put them in my bowl that I got ready right here for harvesting. And look at that squash. Look at that squash. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, there goes number 5 coming in there. And did anything happen back here? Yep. Look at that. This one back there. What's going on right here? It looks like this plant trying to die. I believe it is. Oh my God, on the pool with you. I'm back, everybody. We were out here last night looking at them fireworks. But yeah, as you saw earlier, I took those 2 tomatoes off the vine. I need to transplant my Chinese cabbage and my cucumbers. And I have another tomato I'm gonna cut off if I can't twist it off. Right here. And see the difference between this squash, how it's yellowing, and this squash. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove this squash completely. It has a little life in it. Oh, there's another orange tomato back there. I'm gonna get that one too. Okay. Take you on over here to the harvest bowl. Yep. And I did show you guys my squash. Trying to see. I got little collards. I got weeds in here too though. Grass coming up. But I got some collards planted in here. So I want to see what they gonna do. And the cucumber at the bottom ready to come off. And what are the cucumbers? I don't know if they're over here. Yeah, this one. So I just pulled these 2 cucumbers. We'll put them in the bowl too. Okay. And I found it with another cucumber. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead on it. As long as I get the blooming over here, I'm gonna be alright. But since I cut those leaves off, I ain't cut all of them, but I cut some of them off. They've been trying to give me some more leaves, some good green leaves. So my other collards was finally trying to do something, and I left them in here so they can go back to the dirt. Yep. So, and I got some new ones coming up in the back. But yeah, they're gonna make a full comeback. See there? Fight, fight, fight. Don't give up on your plants. Fight, fight, fight. All right. And then this potato bush is finally dying on down. You see some of the leaves has already turned brown. I'm gonna wait till all of these here die out and turn brown. And then we're gonna harvest. Yep, we're gonna harvest them. I don't see nothing on the top so far, but I'm sure if I get to digging in here, let me leave it alone till they die. But yeah, and you see that's some good soil right there. It's so soft and fluffy. Yep. But we gonna harvest this live. I'm gonna dedicate one video all to these potatoes. I know I got some people out there waiting to see this harvest right along with me. And I am going to pull this yellowing squash out of here because it's not producing any harvest. And that'll break up some room for me to allow this other one to come through and help out with some bearing some vegetables. But yeah, all of these little tiny strawberries coming through. We got some more vines in the bed, and that's where I took the flowers off it, guys. For those who don't know, when I took the flowers off, they started doing something. But yeah, strawberries are coming in. So I wanted to come out. Today is Saturday, July 5th, the day after Independence Day. And we do have more tomatoes coming through at the top. Okay. I do need to water this a little more. It is trying to dry at the bottom. Let's see. And these tomatoes, my uncle wanted to know what this was. It's a Parks Whopper Improved. Okay. So it is a burpee. All right. And it really produced for us. We got more on the vine right here in the back, if you can see that. They just still coming. So this is probably one of the best tomatoes that I have planted, and it did great. It did great. So it was 6 plants, and I have gotten a lot of harvest from this already. What you didn't see this earlier this week. So I came out Tuesday and got tomatoes. The next day when I got off, I had like 4 ripe tomatoes. I cut those, and then the next day I had like 2 more, and then the next day I had those that was turning orange already that I picked today. So I told my husband, I'm not gonna pick those. I'm gonna go ahead on and do them live in front of you guys, and when we come back, we'll have something to show the people. So that's what I did this morning, July 5th, Saturday morning. It is hot, but y'all know what I'm so proud of? Fight back. Y'all, let me tell you something. This is just like a testimony right here. My daddy told me to cut these leaves off. He said if you got new growth on them things, go ahead and cut the old ones off and it'll start growing out some new ones. Thank you, Dad. And just what I did. And look at these new leaves. Now today, before I wrap it up, I'm gonna go ahead on and spray them down with some of that 7 dust, because I'm not gonna allow them bugs to come back and mess up, and I ain't ate nothing yet. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I probably give this cucumber plant until it stopped making buds, or if it stopped with the cucumber, because he's the cucumber right there. So when it stopped making these cucumbers, I'm gonna transplant that other plant if I don't put it into a tote. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I need me a shade cloth. Somebody out there in YouTube land, get me a shade cloth. Oh baby, look here, I got some more tomatoes coming in. Look at that. Come on, baby, work it out. Work it out. I might fry some fried green tomatoes. And I'm gonna take one of my colleagues at work some Chinese cabbage seeds and so she can start her Chinese cabbage. But I have one tote inside, which I'm going to use for my cucumbers. And I'm going to have to purchase me another one. And I'm going to turn them around right here the long way like I have this one. That way I can get 2 more in here. And I have my cucumbers and my Chinese cabbage plant. And then what I'm going to do is my tomato that's gone bad, that's on the vine, I'm going to turn it over and put it into one of these pots here and let it sprout up with some plants. And then I'm going to transplant those into one of these, into this container, because these here will soon die down and stop producing because they're getting so big. They have already outgrown, and I need to tie them up again because you see how bushy they done got again. But if you are watering these and it's still creating bushes and it's still creating bloom, then you will be able to get that harvest year round. Okay, now I'm gonna turn you around to me. Turn you around. I got on these hater blockers, but anywho, these little shades keep this sun, because this sun is blaring. And y'all, it is so hot. It's almost 11:30. And y'all know how this heat be in the heat of the day. But I want to thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Please share this video. Drop a comment in the comment box. Just say hey. Just say hey, I watched the video. Nice video. Something. But I do want to say thank you. We are now up to 70 subscribers. Yay to the 70. But I got my timer going off for work. It's 11:30 now. But I'll come back soon. Thank y'all for watching. Alrighty. Adios, amigos.